Okay, gather round, everyone. Gather round. It's time to get ready for the game. Allow me to introduce you all to King Thrifty the First. Whoop. Oh, it would help if my... Can I get my head out of the way a bit? I can, just about. Alright. So, King Thrifty the First is peaceful, sober, and a people pleaser. As such, we will initially be going for a very ill-fated faith ambition, which is going to be very hard with both the Counts and the Chiefs here. Should that fail, we'll go instead for a stability ambition, but also we're not too keen on authority. So we're going to try and avoid getting too many authority buffs. That's the plan. Now you'll see People Pleaser is like a new thing. This is the new traits that I've been working on for the advanced roleplay for nobles. I'm going to add one to every monarch. So ultimately, this is like a taster of what's to come. I think I'm going to try and introduce you all to it throughout the games this month. And then once I'm done nailing down the finer details on the roleplay book, I'll release it for free on Ko-fi. The opposite of his father? What? What happened to Harold the Great? The brutal dictator who conquered the realm. So yeah, we're gonna try and avoid war and end them as soon as possible. Harold III is the starting monarch's father. Ah, okay. The tune of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Peaceful, sober, people pleaser. It works. Hello. Hello, Amy. It's good. It's good. Now then. Yeah, we're going to avoid drinking parties, similar debauched behaviour. And we're pro-noble, as you can see, and also anti-veto. So we're not going to use our veto. That's pretty much what that means. And we're going to side with nobles over other various factions, if you will. I just want you all to be happy, and I want you all to like me. Now, with that said, we're going to put away the sign now. Boop. And, Chaz, you're rolling for a starting... I do have them. There they are. What I might do is I might just have my avatar down here. There we go. I can peek out. Hello. So you can read this stuff. Yeah, there you go. He was a drunkard suspected to have been poisoned by the council, except everyone was so relieved that it was chalked up to natural causes. Okay, I've learnt from Daddy. Daddy didn't do so good. We're gonna do better. Alright. It's time. Anyone that's lurking who has yet to join the faction of their choice, your time is now. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Boom, boom. Welcome, everyone, to King of the Castle. Let's look at the map. The map looks great, actually. I really like this. The march is a bit fat. The east is doing its thing. The chiefs somehow have occupied a lot of the central lands here, but I'm not mad about it. Ripper Dipper Chief Faith. It's 0. We gotta fix it. Yeah, I like these little islands here, sort of being split between the counts and the chiefs. Isle of Saul. Want to introduce Holy Vikings? I don't well, in character I want more faith, so probably. Judge and jury, guessing His Highness and I will be butting heads over authoritarianism. Please don't make me be a tyrant. Okay, everyone, here we go. Let's go down the list. Let's see everyone that's joined us. Starting off today in the Barons, for our first game, we got Baroness Mass Connect, Baron Kamori, Baroness Morgrim, Baron Deadman, Baron Ganahan, and Baron Nilawa. Welcome on in, all of our Barons. Over here in the Chiefs, we have Chief Ephra, Chief Bonkle, Chief Captain Chaz, Chief Teenybert, and Chief Destunda Plan. Welcome on in, all of the Chiefs. Finally, the Counts. We have Countess Lake, Countess Whopper, Count Mutated Zombie Bush, Count Weldris, Count Super Guppy, and finally Countess Lynn. Welcome on in, all the Counts. Hope you're all making yourselves comfortable. We're going to start, as always, with the path to victory. Your Majesty, when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Unlike my father, I shall be remembered as a saint. Blessing be the 9th. The church will love you, I suppose. But will anyone else? Ew. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall faith as much as possible. You got faith? Stuck right on in there. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Don't worry, it's probably gonna fail. Anyway, let's go to the council introductions. Yeah, a reminder, yeah, we like to roleplay. Try not to sweat it about winning too much. Now that you're the king, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom, the wintry north, the desolate east, and of course, the bleak march. Who have we got from the chiefs? We have Bonkle. Hello, Bonkle. Good luck in the days ahead, Your Majesty. You'll need it in dealing with us lot. From the Counts of the East, we have hello, Lake Lock. Welcome, even though Lake Lock's gone to bed. An honour to finally make your acquaintance, Your Majesty. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. And finally, the Barons. Hello, Deadman. Aquamarine hair, very nice. Hail and well met, Your Highness. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape. And with that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favour. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Alright, time for a coronation. As it is already spring, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Why the hurry, Chancellor? To delay any longer would make the nobles restless, and when the nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. Very well then, what must I do? As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. Oh, of course, if it's tradition, yes, we'll do that, yeah. Shall we call the nobles in? Now then. We don't want this. Oh wait, we don't veto. We don't veto. Almost breached it on day one. No veto. First step. Right, we don't want authority and we don't use the veto. Bad Thrifty, thank you. I did it on reflex, okay? This is new to me. I would like to be thrown into the river, as is tradition. But you're all free to vote how you please. Type exclamation mark vote followed by A, B, C or D depending on what you want to do. I can't believe you're going to give me a blood oath. No, please don't. Please. Oh, we're putting on a banquet? Funnily enough, the chiefs who have the lowest farming are shy of the banquet. They don't want it. B or D? Oh no. Alright, how many nobles? 17 total, and we got, what? 13 of you? I think 4. I think this is it. Well, I'm telling you now, I'm not a tyrant. We're gonna have a banquet. The nobles spare no expense, and your banquet table groans under the weight of it all. Whole roasted peacock, a boar's head stuffed with swan's tongues, an entire whale turning on a spit. It's a meal fit for the king, which is now, you suppose, what you are. Your money, I know. Money lost on day one. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, you forgot to put your vote on B? Oh, no. Thank God. Alright, scheming time. Let's see who our rogues gallery today is. We've got Elk of the Mass Connect bloodline. An eccentric marcher elder stands before a blazing hearth, roaring with arms outstretched. When have the barons of the march backed down from a fight? Never! Oh no, you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful queen, on the throne. Okay, Elk, what's it going to be? Barons, you get to vote for your scheme. We have A, sorcery, where you're going to make a deal with a wizard. B, subterfuge, where you're going to try and infiltrate and subvert my council. Or C, gunpowder, where you're going to get a load of explosives. There is gunpowder, yeah. Bearing in mind I want to keep my authority low, it's not a bad shout. Alright, 3, 4 votes. I think, yeah, that's a majority. Looking good. Okay, gunpowder o'clock it is. The Republic of Curve... Guns. It's true. The Republic of Curve has this substance called gunpowder. With enough to hurt, the barons could take over the whole kingdom. Of course, a sensible king would never allow one region to hoard such a thing. To do so secretly, the barons must ensure their trading partners don't fear the king's wrath. A sensible king would never allow this, but King Thrifty is not sensible. He's very insecure. To advance their scheme, the barons must lower authority to 4 or less in 2 seasons. It's currently at 5. The elder of the Teenybert clan, charismatic northern hero, stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, droning on as if in a trance. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter King Thrifty. How do we make that happen? Alright. Chiefs, it's time to vote for your scheme. You got A, intimidation, where you're going to infiltrate the palace and threaten me to do what I'm told. B, prophecy, the old favourite. Old Wazy is going to find the sacred stones and we'll go the route of the Lord Render. Or C, we got Hornblower. Would you like to toot? Oddheld's horn is waiting for you to blow upon it. Will you blow the horn? Toot toot. It's... Hold on, do I still have... Yeah, I do still have the tooter. Toot toot. Alright, the chiefs plan to dig up Oddheld's legendary horn and use it to take over the kingdom. First, they must win the favour of the gods by diminishing the kingdom's belief in the ninth. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must lower the combined total of all regions' faith to 4 or less to 12 or less in 4 seasons. We're currently, 10. I mean, I am a faithful monarch. You never know, I might be able to bounce that back up. Sylvia of the mutated zombie bush dynasty, notorious Eastern enigma, leans delicately on a podium, sighing. My fellow counts, in ancient times the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false King Thrifty wears the crown. I don't think I've ever been Queen Mum before. It sounds like fun. Uh-oh. Don't count your chickens before they hatched. Let's see. Counts have got Doppelganger if they want to get Body Double to replace me with. B, Uprising if they want to rely on the peasants. Ugh. Or C, Ascension if they're going to offer me immortality in exchange for the throne. Let's see. That's how many of you there? Oh, the majority. The vast majority. You want Ascension. You want to lower faith. Okay. The counts plan to induct the king into their secret cult and offer him immortality in exchange for the throne. First, they must reduce the power of the Eastern Church. To advance their scheme, the counts must lower their faith to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Shakes hands with counts in roleplay? Yeah. We got the anti-faith brigade here. So then going across the board, we have Elk, our treacherous half-sister, in the march. The barons are pursuing the gunpowder scheme to start off with. They need authority 4 or less in 2 seasons' time. It's currently at 5. With the chiefs, we've got Valelda, a questionable claimant in the north, and they are going for the Hornblower scheme. They want to keep all regions' total faith at 12 or less in 4 seasons' time. We currently got 10 faith across the board. So I would need to find 3 extra faith to put a stop to that. Finally, Sylvia, the ambitious vassal of the East. The counts are pursuing a ascension scheme. They want to keep their own faith at 4 or less in 3 seasons' time. So that's the play of the game. Both the counts and the chiefs are currently passing the first stage of their scheme. But we'll see what happens. Now then. Iron choice? Ugh. Ugh. I think swing votes is what we want. What's the prediction? Your Highness, excellent news from beyond the sky. As your Majesty knows, I'm an amateur astronomer. I have seen that a solar eclipse is on its way, visible from the north. We must encourage the kingdom to gather beneath the dark sun and experience this once-in-a-lifetime event. Hell's bells, no. An eclipse is a warning from the ninth god. A sign that the kingdom has fallen to shadow. All the nobles start talking at once. Some are excited, some horrified, but all are very, very loud. Right, what would I want here? Oh, I want faith. No veto throughout this, yes, thank you. In fact, let me pin that. There we are. Alright, I would like some holy protections. But it's up to you all. Oh, everyone's gonna be grumpy this way. It's a three-way tie? No way, that's only 11 votes. There's a couple of you yet to vote. Now's the time. Alright, final countdown in chat. What is this? Call of Unity? Yeah. It feels like it, don't it? Boom, boom. You know what? I do think the Chiefs need a bit more. Oh wait, farming. Oh, trade is bad. Encourage visitors to the north to witness the event. There we go. By the knife, you shouldn't be encouraging this nonsense. As word gets out about the impending solar event, visitors from across the kingdom drift over to the north. See, what could go wrong? Your Highness, a monster has been stalking my farms at night, smashing down the doors of cottages and feasting on the peasants inside. But he victimed dozens, Your Majesty, and I only have a few survived the attacks. Survivors tell a garbled story about gleaming fangs amid a mountain of blood-soaked fur. Alright, swing vote in effect. So you can go whichever way you like. I think I would offer a bounty. B for bounty, that would be my pick. That's what I would want. Whether you all agree, I don't know. Swing votes are in effect, so if you change your mind, you can change what you voted for. It's been a long time. Haven't swung vote in ages. Okay, it's currently a tie between A and B. If anyone would like to defect from either of those camps, now's the time. Otherwise, anyone yet to vote, now is the time. Ephra, you can be the kingmaker. I'm going to do a final countdown. Mother of blubber. Thanks, Chiefs. Tying it up. But we're going to have a bounty. There we go. The bounty is placed. Hopefully some enterprising monster slayer will claim it soon. You know how it be. Yeah. No gambit. No gambit. As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards. The chiefs with their most famous warrior heroes, the counts with the knights of the Order of Drowned Rose, and the barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Think carefully, your majesty, these guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be Lord of Coin above all. Let's see. You know, I want everyone to be happy, and there's just one group that happens to be a little bit grumpy, so we're going to take it from the barons. I await your verdict with bated breath, your majesty. It's going to be the veterans of the march. I will make the arrangements at once. No none-a-dun-duns, no. The veterans arrive a few weeks later. They march into the throne room in perfect formation before lining up behind your throne, hands on their sword hilts. Each soldier sports a scar bigger than the last. Alrighty, end of season and our first auction. Now let's see, what do people want? Stuff to do with faith. And stuff to reduce authority. So if you're a baron and you want to pursue your scheme, you may be interested in funding B, the theatre. But if you'd like to hurt both me and the baron's scheme, A, the monument will boost authority instead. Otherwise, C, the cathedral will boost the chief's faith, which will make life more difficult for them. But both the chiefs and the counts have a vested interest in E, the observatory, to reduce faith. Other stuff, library is quite nice. We do like a library. I'm going to open the list of all the nobles here. You can see how much money you've all got. You've all got 700 gold. And we will start the auction right now. Type exclamation mark fund, followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top two items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Everything else will be refunded. There is, however, a slight delay on stream. As such, I will be typing in chat when there are 10 seconds left. Try not to miss out. Right, what do we got? EA Sports, it's in the name. Boom! 10 seconds, go, go, go! What do we got? What do we got? Faith and authority are both down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well done, Chaz, for spending all your money. And Bonkle, you did just enough. Alright, let's start with a matter of faith, as that's most important. A broke captain, that's what we got, it is. Your Majesty, there are northern citizens scattered throughout the kingdom with nowhere to pay homage to their gods. Would it kill you to build a few temples to the old gods outside the north? They don't have to be big temples. Good point, your people need somewhere to pray. I knew you'd understand. Swing votes. Again, I'm people pleaser, yeah, but I'm also faithful. I'm kind of hamstrung on this one as to what I would want. Because you see, I'm anti-authority and pro-noble. The nobles want something, I want to give it to them. But I'm also pro-faith, and I want, you know, the church to stay strong. So I don't like saying no, but I don't like pagans, having pagan temples. By faith you are zealous towards the ninth, or big in faith in general? Yeah, so I'm just interested in the ninth god. If I was a pagan or a cultist, I'd be anti-faith. I'd be against faith. As faith is an indicator of the strength of the church. Theoretically, a people pleaser could please people by vetoing something they dislike. Yeah, it's more about keeping you guys happy. And by you guys, I don't mean just like one faction. All of them. So I can't start playing favourites. That's the logic behind it. Alright, yeah, build as many temples as they like. Let's have a look at the chief's money. Thank Morgana, at last things are looking up for the north. They're all broke. Things are finally looking up. Got no cash. They're going all in. All 5 of you built your own temples somewhere. Looks like it mostly went to the march, but it's also gone to the east. The chiefs pool their wealth and build pagan temples throughout the kingdom. The church is understandably outraged. Go against the will of the council, but I look forward to watching you heathens burn in the 7 hells. Send it all, send it all. Hello, Weldris. Your Grace, while scouting the north for a prime eclipse viewing spot, my servants discovered a portal. It's a shimmering shadow hanging in the air, about the size of a door. We threw a rock in and it returned as a slab of polished obsidian. Is that good? How should I know? Naturally, I sent one of my servants through next. They saw a red wasteland beneath a sky whose colour defied description. I recall a tale from my childhood of such a land, where fairy beings gave vast riches to those brave enough to visit. Riches, you say? This portal is on my land, so I have the rights to any riches it may contain. But I discovered it, well, my servants did. Great treasure lies beyond, I'm sure of it. Whoever has the most money should hire an adventurer to explore. That's a fair way that stops anyone getting upset. That's what I would like. Rigged! I know! Chiefs can't afford anything. But, like, whoever gets sent into the portal, well, it's gonna piss off the other person. And then, furthermore, everyone is then there's a chance they might die on this adventure. Seven votes, I think that's winner. What if all nobles are bankrupt? Oh, I don't know what it does. Weldris now has 0 money. Scrambling for gold, Weldris wins out. He plucks out a young recruit from the Adventurers Guild, who begins preparations immediately. There we go. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spymaster. But there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. I've been busy, Mum. You'd better find time. Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? I don't mind, Mother. Anyone will do. Excellent. I'll send out the messages to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Okay, Mum. Okay. Oh dear. Amidst dark and foreboding fortresses, a small squat castle stands watch over the march of border. There at the end of the kingdom, a plot is hatching. Look here, our first shipment from Kerf. Incredible. May I see what's inside? Careful with that torch, you fool. You'll blow us to smithereens. Ganahan and Morgrim playing with gunpowder. So this is the fabled black powder? Incredibly powerful, but we'll need much, much, much more to put you on the throne. For the next stage of the Baron's scheme, they must raise their trade to 5 or more in 4 seasons. They've got it. They've already got it. Barons sell a weapons cache. Everyone's tax comes in. Yeah, I'm happy with common all. Then again, hold up. Would the chiefs really miss the money? Yeah, no, I'd best not. I'd best not. How dare I know? I mean, you're broke, so why not? The Monster Slayer. Here we go. Monster Slayer named Vogan asked permission to appear before the council. The bounty on the monster in the east has been collected. He steps forward, a gaunt figure in a hooded cloak. With a sneer, he tosses something at your feet, a blood-soaked head tumbling across your nice clean floor. Your monster, my liege. That's no monster. That's Countess Lakelock's head. Murderer! Murderer! Officers, arrest this man. Wait, I spoke truly. Countess Lakelock was the monster who's been terrorising the East these last few months. Last week I hunted the beast down and found it feasting on the remnants of some unlucky peasant. Damn creature lopped away before I could kill it, so I followed at a distance. The beast made its way back to the Grand Keep. Before my very eyes, I witnessed the bloodthirsty beast transform back into Countess Lakelock. Well, what manner of creature is this? It was some kind of skin shedder, no doubt. A nightmare beast that lived within Countess Lakelock's skin and came out at night. She had no memory of her crimes, I'm sure, but the only cure was the axe. Monster or not, your grace, Countess Lakelock was a noble. We can't stand for a noble to be slain by some common-blooded mercenary. Arrest this man! Unfortunately, pro-noble, it won't, not that one. Oh, hold on, knock on the door, I'll be right back. Alrighty, my mic stand is here. All is good with the world. Let's put the sign away. I'll set that up after the stream. I have to? Yes. There we go. No, it's just a quick parcel. They dropped it off. Yeah, we got it. We got the mic arm. So we'll see how it sounds. Think about how it sounds today and compare it next week. Oh, salutes in chat, everyone. Lakelock has died. Lakelock II will join the council. Let's go. Where is the kill count? Let's go. What I'll do, actually, I'll put the kill count up at the top. Then it's easy for me to access it. There we go. Our first death of this dynasty. Very unfortunate, very sad. The arm of a guy named Mike? Yeah, I've got it. He ain't getting it back. Now then. Gonna let him go, but pay him nothing. I'm pro-noble, yeah. Would I arrest him? I guess I would, right? Yeah, I think that's the way. Yeah, I'm unfortunate. We're going to arrest you. The counts are pleased with this idea, and your honour guard are happy to step in. It does not go well. The monster slayer throws down some sort of smoke bomb and escapes, leaving him doubled over and coughing. After only a few minutes, they succumb to what must have been a deadly poison. You tear the city apart to track him down, to no avail. Common folk and nobles alike laugh at how Vogan escaped your clutches. Oh my god. I didn't know this happens. It's because I've never arrested him before. Oh. Okay. that's wild. Oh my god. Alright, Ephra, congratulations. We found a new way to kill the honor guard. The Marcher winter has been especially cruel this year, Your Majesty. I can still feel it in my bones. Monster Hunter would know it's how to escape authority. Yeah. You barons don't know the meaning of the word cold. Oh, teeny, throw shade, are we? Your Majesty, this is no joke. I found the secret is layers. It's not just about me. In the March, the river's frozen and people won't work for fear of frostbite. My butler touched an iron fence post and lost an entire finger. I think Northern troops can do it. Would be my ideal. Because the Chiefs know what they're about with snow and ice, right? Oh, wow. Chiefs are like, no, we don't want to go. After Teeny did all that bragging. You're just going to skedaddly do out of there. 12 of you voted at the minute. That's about average. Well, you're going to be helping them. It's too warm down south. I don't want to leave the cold. Oh, I went to the UK Gaming Expo on Friday, and let me tell you, driving up and down there, it was so hot. It was like at least 10 degrees. Practically baking. Northern mercenaries soon arrived to help the march get to work. They clear vast swaths of snow and ice with shovels and pickaxes. Though the air is still chilly, the march of peasants quickly grow more confident about leaving their homes. Soon merchants can come and go more easily. Markets set up again and citizens waddle from stall to stall wrapped in huge furs. The march is well on the way to recovery. Oh, boo-hoo. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. In England, that's very hot. You know, and with all my insulation in my loft, it's sweating in here. I've found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young candidate from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance. Yes, Mum. Your mother leads you to the Great Hall, where she's arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by cloth. Alright, what do we want? What do we want? What do we want? Someone in good with the church, probably. Someone that's peaceful. We don't want anyone who's violent or anything. We don't want anyone who's a drunkard. And that's about it. We want someone sociable. Someone with the gift of the gab would be good. Peaceful and sober person. Good luck finding that in the north. Yeah. Alright, let's see them. She whisks away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Eric, firstborn son of the Northern destined and planned clan. He's been a melancholy sort ever since he was a child, but otherwise he's decent enough company. I've heard he spends most of his time playing cards or making wagers with friends and hangers-on. People say he nurses a grudge, though. The grudge is a bit of a negative. But he does have friends. Man bun? Man bun. He's okay, maybe. But, you know, I'm kind of disinterested. This is Valentina, eldest daughter of the Eastern Weldris dynasty. Forgive the snooty expression, I'm sure that's caused by an errant brushstroke. She had a laboratory installed inside her castle and spends most of her time there conducting bizarre experiments. She went missing a while ago, but it turned out she'd accidentally locked herself in a cellar. Survived on wine for a week. That's a no. She just got pissed up for a whole week? No. And finally, we have the Marches offering. Henrika, Skyne of the prestigious Ganahan bloodline. A typical baron, really.
Loud, brash and self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. Apparently they're a hell of a fighter. Brave as a lion, tough as nails, a terror to behold. Give them half a chance and then expound at length about how we should improve the lot of peasants. Oh. It's between the Baron and the Chief, but the Chief has a grudge. So I think I'm leaning towards the Baron. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. It's Henrika. Well, which of them do you wish to marry? Henrika of the March. Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. UK buildings tend to be intended to retain heat well. Yes. They rarely... What is AC? I don't know. Armor class? That's armor class, right? Yes, my house does not have an armor class. So cold weather is far better than warm, unless you're from the south. In which case, anything below 10 degrees is often counted as freezing. No, below 10 degrees is good. Air conditioning? Is that like, do I take a bottle of conditioner and spray it into the air? Right? Is that how that works? Yeah, it's like air conditioning, like hair conditioning, right? In a tiny village to the east, two counts to meet in a derelict tavern. No one dares even glance in their direction. Lowborn all across my lands are rejecting the ninth god. Yes, and the tithe collectors don't dare knock on my door to my keep. Now we must not falter. If the king grows proud, we can offer him the ultimate reward. Immortality. Oh, counts, Yeah, I forgot this was the second stage. I'm sorry. The next stage of their scheme, the counts must raise authority to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Oh dear indeed. Oopsie. Call for unity! It's here! Get rid of veto! It's call for unity time! Let's all be happy together. Oh dear, yes. Alright, the adventurer returns. In the capital, the solar eclipse does little except make the day a little grey, but the north is a different story. Your Grace, our adventurer returned from the shadow portal. Some horror ensued, I assume? No. What happened? The Adventurers Guild swindled me. The adventurer went into the portal, which promptly spat out their corpse with no riches at all. I'm certain there's more to be had, but my cowardly serfs are terrified. They say the portal's dangerous and scary and a blight from another world. Ridiculous. I mean... I think, right... Yeah, I would like to rely on the priests or anything other than Eastern peasants to explore further. Let's just leave it alone. Right? Does that sound good, everyone? God damn it. No! No! No, why would you send in the peasants? No. Fine. If this is what it is, send in the human wave. Send in the first wave. Send in the second. Now, now, now. Chiefs and counts together strong. Sacrifice those peasants. The villagers are horrified, but there's no arguing with the council decision. One explorer returns with no face, but with a newfound ability to play the harpsichord. Another is never seen again and none of her family recalls her name. Still another returns with web feet, speaking only in foul limericks. Others, afraid of falling foul to the portal's powers, flee Dystundapin's lands estate for safety. Meanwhile, the Count's whisper fanatical tales of what the adventurers saw within the portal. Superstition spreads further and further, with peasants fashioning charms of dried herbs and animal bones for protection. What do Finfolk think about foul limericks? I don't know. Peasants kind of like people. I mean, I know what you mean, but they do have like thoughts and feelings of their own. They have their place. Oh no, no, no! Oh, dear, terrible, terrible. Speaking of bad jokes, we got a laughing stock. Your Majesty, the acclaimed playwright Reginald Sullivan has written another smash hit. All the theatres in the capital are showing it nightly. But what's the problem? The problem is that the new play features a character obviously based on you. An admiring homage? How delightful. You misunderstand me, Your Highness. The character is played by a professional clown named Biffo. At one point, a bucket of custard is upended over his head as he sits on the throne. This is fishing a little. Oh no. How very, very punny. No authority? Yeah, I don't like authority. The theatres are packed. You must put a stop to it. You simply cannot be known as King Biffo. Well, yeah, I've got to go myself, haven't I, based on this? It's the most fitting. A shocked silence falls in the theatre as heralds announce your arrival. You wave from the royal box as the actors stare up at you, clearly horrified. The show must go on. The play begins. Soon enough, the Clown King arrives on stage, comically tripping over his own robes. They somehow found an actor who looks just like you. Endless humiliations are heaped upon this honking, squeaking parody. Finally, the play concludes with the custard-drenched king handing his crown to the deserving hero. All eyes turn to you. How do you react? Would I run away? I could maybe say I'd run away. Don't know that I would, though. Scurry? Why can't we would congratulate? Yeah. I think that's more in the spirit. I'm not really a coward. Yeah, let's go. The actors shrink away from you. The audience are deadly silent. Everyone's terrified of what you'll do next. Congratulate the actors on a hilarious play. The audience break out into relieved cheers. The actors bow before you, weeping from gratitude. After that, the whole capital can talk about nothing but your good humour and mercy. There we are. Your wedding to Henrika is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Henrika at your side. Do you take this person as your lawfully wedded spouse? I do, Archbishop, I do. And I pronounce you king and spouse. for what it's worth. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new spouse, Henrika, dances so vigorously that they spill wine all over themselves. By the time you find yourself alone with Henrika, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. Glinda, hello, welcome. You've been placed in with the Barons. Welcome aboard. Good God, I'm so drunk, and yet somehow not drunk enough. Whose arse do I need to kick before I get more wine? How are you so full of energy? Oh, you sound just like my mother. She's been asking that question since I was 5 years old and swinging from the chandelier. Oh, what do you like to do in your spare time? Hit people. Joking. I mostly just do weapons training and exercises. Most of the time. And what did you think of the wedding? It was a damn beautiful from start to finish, wasn't it? I had a whale of a time. Shall we go to bed together? No time like the present, eh? Okay, dear. They swig back the last dregs of their wine and lead you to bed. I don't like it. Too much drinking, too much partying, too much violence. Northern sagas tell of Oddheld's horn, once gifted to the mortals by the honey-blooded prince himself, then lost to the snows of time, never to be found again. Until now. By all the gods, can you believe it? This has been the most bountiful spring in living memory. The grass is green, the sun is warm, even our sheep have given birth in record numbers. It's the work of Oddheld, my friend. We spent many months beseeching him, and now he has rewarded us with the means to overthrow the king's regime. Glinda, it was Lakelock. Even though she's not here at the minute, she went to bed. But she was a werewolf, and a bounty hunter killed her. Truly? You mean to say he has pointed us to his horn? Aye, but it's far to the north, in the Ice Giant's territory, the frozen wastes. We'll need a hardy force of heroes to stand any chance of retrieving it. The next stage of the Chief's scheme, they must raise their military to 5 or more in 2 seasons. F for Lake, thank you. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Alright, this is rough. Elk and the Barons have 6 trade, they need 5. So that needs to drop to the tune of twice. And Velelda and the Chiefs need 5 military, they got 7. We need to drop Chiefs military by 3 points. That's to stall these guys. I mean, it's not what I'm gaming for, but it looks like one of these two are definitely the front runners. And finally, Sylvia, the ambitious vassal, and the counts, they really want to boost my authority. They've got to get up to 5 in 3 seasons' time, currently at 4. The captain is deeply confused. Hard joins to make. He has to be anti-war? Really? The sun correctly orientated. Nice. Oh! The printing press. Your Majesty, a blacksmith in the march has come up with some sort of printing contraption. Instead of relying on the painstaking efforts of scribes, it produces 100 copies of text an hour. How remarkable. Yes, Your Majesty, isn't technology wonderful? Don't you see how dangerous this is? Books should stay in the churches and universities, or else commoners will start getting ideas. Okay, you know what I want. I want the church to have printing presses. But it's up to you all as to what you get. Oh. Wow, okay, you're agreeing with me. The church may use the printing press. Welcome to the holy printing room. It's only 20%, yeah, but you know, we do like the church. And we've been slipping. Instead of empowering the church, we've been essentially letting it slide. And that's not good. It would be my pleasure to take stewardship of this radical new invention. Over the next few months, the church pumps out thousands of new copies of the Ninth's Holy Book. Soon every commoner owns one, even those who can't read. Unfortunately, the church also prints countless pamphlets criticising your rule and calling you a godless simpleton. Wait, oh, so faith went up, but... Oh, okay, so the failure is they clown on me. Right. Yes. The Biffo pamphlets. Get your Bible, get a free Biffo pamphlet telling you why your king is a shitter. Thrifty, I had something I need to discuss with you. I've been touring the grounds and speaking with your officers. A lot of wasted potential, if you ask me. Make me a general in the Royal Army and I'll whip them into shape. It could turn the tide of war one day. Sounds like a great idea, darling. Hurrah! I'll have them up to snuff in no time. Despite your other generals grumbling, you hold a lavish ceremony in which Henrika is decorated with a number of meaningless medals and given a fancy new sword as a badge of office. But to no one's surprise, not much changes over the coming weeks. If anything, Henrika is out of their depth. Uh-oh. The deaths of your honour guard in the line of duty was a tragedy, your majesty, but we don't have time to mourn. We must replace them at once. The king needs protection. What are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards. The chiefs are their most famous warrior heroes. The counts are the knights of the Order of Drowned Rose. The barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Of course, since your previous honour guard were Marcher veterans, who will never live to collect their pensions, the barons refuse to send any more of their hard-bitten soldiers to die in your service. Okay, these bearded oafs with axes and no manners, they'll get drunk and cause trouble in the palace. Oh, I don't like that. No discipline at all. I can't guarantee they won't run off on some random quest, but they're honourable, and in a fight, unbeatable. Yeah, not them. No more drinking. I've already got my spouse. I wait your verdict with bated breath, your majesty. Yeah, it's the Eastern Knights. Very good, your majesty. I'll make the arrangements at once. The knights arrive a few weeks later. They're all extremely pale and extremely polite. The commander introduces herself with a florid bow before reading out a poem she's written for the occasion. Alright, auction time. So let's have a look. What is going on? The counts really want my authority up, so they probably really want F the monument. Sorry, my king, but you caused the deaths of our fellow baron soldiers, and besides, you let your partner become a general. I mean, they are from the march, so that should be a good thing, right? Eventually, the king will be forced to pick the warriors. Let's not think like that. The barons are interested in trade, so they may want A, the Grand Bazaar, but B, the Thieves Guild could hurt their chances. And finally, the chiefs want C, the fortress a little bit. to boost their military. I could just get the mercenaries. Your partner became a general failure? Oh no, no, don't say that about them. Alright, here's everyone's finances. As you can see, the chiefs are, well, they got some lint in their pocket. Effort as a thieves guild. Do you want to try and fund it with 100 gold? I'm going to start the auction right now. Type !fund, followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Everything else will be refunded back to you. There is a slight delay on stream, so I will type in chat when we get to 10 seconds left. Try not to miss out. A and F at the minute. 10 seconds. What do we got? Authority up and the March's trade is up. Okay, I think both the Barons and the Chiefs are pretty good for their schemes. Good evening, Your Majesty. Tell me, have you ever heard of Oddheld's Horn? Northern legend, right? The Horn of Oddheld is indeed a Northern legend. A horn gifted to mortals before the Knight's triumph during the Cursed Age. Pagan superstition, surely? Partly. The horn is likely the creation of one of the deposed gods. The chiefs have merely built up a myth as a way of understanding things beyond their understanding. But it is real. It's said to have the power to destroy any fortification with a single toot. The chiefs are searching for it in the frozen wastes, having received a sign hinting at its location. That doesn't sound good. It's not. We'll need to stop them before they can retrieve it, if at all possible. They've gathered a great host of warrior heroes for the journey to the waste. We must act fast if we have any hope of stopping them. You hastily assembled a council to do the chief's military build-up. The chiefs predictably deny everything. You would deny us our right to protect ourselves from the ice giants? Bah! Bah! Posted. I'm going to have a call for unity. I believe you'll all vote for the same thing. Maybe. Horn of Blasting, you risk becoming deaf if you use it. It's true. It's not good. Oh, no unity. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Unity still in effect? No, it's not. Okay, we're going to delay the Chiefs' return. Your ban helped slow the tide of warriors joining the expedition in the north. As word of the mythical horn is stifled, it will be some time before the Chiefs can set out on their journey north. But the delay is not permanent. The Chief's stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. Your Highness, the Barons of the March are attempting to amass a store of gunpowder. You know, the explosive black powder from Kerf. Gunpowder? Where can I get some of that? Ah, Kerf is the only place that produces it in large quantities, Your Majesty. The Republic is very careful about controlling their supply, and unfortunately, they're rabidly anti-monarchist. The Barons have established contacts with Kerf merchants, no doubt at great expense. Without the coin to purchase more powder, however, their plot will fail. Unfortunately, the Barons' trade is booming. They are no doubt stockpiling massive amounts of gunpowder. You bring the revelations which the Barons wholeheartedly deny to Council. We're going to have swing votes on this one. I don't want tariffs. I think delay scheme would be good. Right. The Chief's got a delay. The Barons should have a delay as well. I think that's fair. Oh, wow. Overlay says I'm red. Oh, wait, is it? Huh. Yeah, you can change your vote, everyone. We're getting a delay at the minute. I'll do a 3, 2, 1 countdown. It's probably because I had the game running while playing another game. There we go, 15 votes, all tallied up. Lovely stuff. Kerf doesn't respond lightly to the threats of sanctions, but they're also not willing to jeopardize trade relations over some of their more enterprising merchants. The gunpowder import is slow to a trickle, but it hasn't stopped. The Baron's stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. Your marriage to Henrika has grown strong and steady, like an old castle wall. Though it began as a political arrangement, it's blossomed into something like love. It's high time you thought about an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. I'm very happy, thank you. Your happiness isn't as important as fulfilling your duty to the kingdom, but I'm glad you found a way to have both. You've done well so far, but something's still missing. Nah. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard, or the youngest of your many cousins. My spouse and I will have a child together. Ah, the traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business. Alright, here we are again. I think we're okay sticking with common tax. A new baby, a dangerous cult, a clairvoyant visit. Let's go to the new baby. Hail, Your Highness. Some fine news from my Commonfolk in the March. The baby has been born on your birthday, bearing a birthmark in the shape of a number 9. A fantastic omen. Perhaps we should mark the occasion. I reckon
Send my blessings. That's A would be the way, ideally. Oh Lord, you want to send the Inquisition to baby? I don't like that. I don't like it at all. It's just a baby. Long live the Inquisitor. Okay, we're tied between A and D. The 6th and the 9th are very close. You should check it out. Oh, Super Guppy voted for A. There we go. And it's the one I want. So it's all good. Cheers, Your Highness. That's too kind. There is another matter. They asked my permission to name the baby after you. What do you think, my liege? The more Thrifties, the better. Huzzah! I'll have my housekeeper give them the good news. Baron Deadman hurries away. A child of the march, named for you. Who knows what sort of person this baby will become? There can only be one Thrifty, but infinite Thrifty. You can only hope you're around to see it. Okay. Thrifty. A dangerous cult. Let's deal with it. Mutated hello. The priests bring ever more concerning reports of a wild cult at large in the east. These fanatics call themselves the 8th chapter and they claim to have found the arm of a dead god. Mike's arm? The arm of a god, a colossal limb that moves under its own power. Tall as 5 men, long as 10 horses, clad in shining steel. I dread to think what such a thing might be capable of. It's Mike! This heresy cannot stand! The council must do something to stop it. I think I'm good with. No, I don't want C. I think A or B are the way. I'm going to do a call for unity. I'd like A with call to unity. Wait, why would we wait and see? Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. The nobles would be upset. Let's do something. Let's get A, please. Hopefully, maybe. There we go. Oh, okay. Let's unite to vote C. Wildress here has thrown it all off. No call for unity. I will make them see the true light of the 9th. Esteemed members of the council. Over the weeks, word reaches the council that the High Inquisitor is altogether too enthusiastic. She escalates panic by hanging anyone who dares mention the cult's existence. No, it doesn't work. It has to be a clear lead. Can't be at 50%. Your greatness, Chief Bonker was having prophetic dreams. It's true. I can part the veil betwixt now and some ways off. Give me a prophecy then.
I look to the future and it speaks through me, no more, no less. For one thing, Countess Whopper should beware of onion soup. And the colour red will bring bad fortune to Baron Komori Kitsune. But that's my favourite colour. Please, Your Highness, have them foretell the future of the council. We could gain insight into great mysteries. You know what? I think that's a great idea. Pro Noble, yeah, make Chief Bonkor an official council advisor is what I would like. I can't force it though. I've got nothing left. Let Bonkor be the council advisor. Wow, you're going for it. Look at that. I didn't think you would. Okay, 8 votes is a winner. 9 definitely. Wonderful news, Your Greatness. I certainly will not disappoint. Sure enough, Chief Bonkor has a canny sense of what's best for the North. But the other nobles start to mutter this seeing the unseen is no more than a disguise for giving out special treatment. Can the king really be trusted with this charlatan constantly whispering in his ear? Okay, let's go. Somewhere in a dark cellar, a nervous Baron is showing their guest a stupendous cache of explosive gunpowder. Behold! Great God! By my life, black gold dust, and what are those? Cannons, my good friend! Cannons, and muskets too, courtesy of the Republic of Kurth. They were very happy with our business. Now to decide what to do with it all. Once we show our hand, there'll be no going back. Okay, we can, Barons, sneak the gunpowder under the palace to blow them all sky high. That involves raising stability. Or B, put these cannons and muskets to good use. That involves raising military. Gotta fight the good fight. Do you want to be up front or do you want to be sneaky? Not till November. Okay, that looks pretty good. How many of you are there? A couple of you yet to vote, and it's close enough. But I think we'll move on. With these explosive weapons, we'll be unstoppable for them in the battlefield. But we need to make sure we have the troops to use them. Then we'll step up our recruitment and ready when the time comes. For the final stage of their scheme, the Barons must raise their military to at least 9. In the north, unbeknownst to the rest of the kingdom, a great battle has just taken place. Naturally, the chiefs are celebrating their recent victory against the ice giants in the frozen waste by smashing steins together and singing battle songs all throughout the night. Did you see that giant's face when I cut him down? Poor blighter had never felt a heated axe before. So much loot. Never mind a horn, look at all this gold. Oh wow, rich. The party lasts long into the night. A few chiefs take some turns drinking mead out of Old Hell's horn. As dawn breaks, they stumble into the main hall, where Chief Velda has beckoned them. Quiet down, you louds! Quiet down! It's time to get serious. This horn has the power to collapse buildings, cause earthquakes, even destroy mountains. We must vote on how it will be used. Would you like to A. threaten to destroy the kingdom's food supply? That involves lowering other people's farming. Or B. sneak into the capital and collapse the palace onto the monarch's head? That will involve lowering authority. I think you're going to have to get authority 0 for that one. Am I right? Will it be authority 1 minimum? Oh, okay, cool. Bit too sneaky for my liking, but he'll get the job done. Yeah, 0 is authority over, game over anyway, you're right, yes. We'd best make sure that security is lax enough for us to sneak in. I'm sure we can convince the king to relax a few restrictions here or there. For the good of the realm, of course. For the final stage of their scheme, the chiefs must lower authority to 1 or less. While playing a game of chess in an austere castle, 2 counts of the east discuss their schemes against the crown. Oh, it would be like Monty Python Life of Brian, right? Where the 2 different groups are sneaking in. Blood and stars! The king must get a better grip on the kingdom, otherwise our plans fall apart. The Count's aim is to raise authority with at least 5. With cat-like tread, yes. It would be a toot that detonates all the gunpowder. Who would take credit? Alright, what do we got? Iron choice I don't want. No, I'm good with what I've got. I don't want any of them. My dragons are kept away from the gunpowder. Your Majesty, despite our Inquisition's efforts, the cult problem worsens. There have been explosions under several eastern cities, this shaking the faith in the church. Never mind the church, it's been shaking the foundations of my mansion. Your Majesty, this heresy, this 8th chapter must be rooted out. I require more resources. Can we just agree to send the royal soldiers back? I'd like some unity on that. We need to deal with the cult, right? I'm going to go to the bathroom quickly.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. I am massively hungry. So I've quickly fished my lunch out of the fridge. I have a quiche. Oh. Mmm. Quiche is good. It is good. Very good. I can eat it without cooking it, so it's fantastic. Let's have a look at what we're doing. Blimey! Hey, look at that. That's fantastic, isn't it? Your wisdom is without equal, Your Majesty. Your Marshal makes the arrangements and sends a battalion of the Royal Army with the High Inquisitor's mission. Good stuff. Your Majesty, help us, help us. Count Weldress of the East has been bleeding us dry, he has. What is he doing? Our taxes are 10 times higher than they've ever been. I can't afford to feed my cows. It's true, Your Majesty. Count Weldress has been taxing his peasants at least twice as much as the next highest noble. It's been a hard year, Your Grace. I have barely any gold in my vault. I'm just doing what I can to stay afloat. Yes, you are clearly having a hard time, but I'll let you off. Pro-noble? Yeah, you don't even need to ticket for this one. Ephra, we are pro-noble. We're going for it. Really could forgive their debts, but I'm skint. How delightful. I'm relieved you saw sense, Your Highness. But think of me cows, Your Honours. Think of me cows. Over the next few months, Count Weldress becomes rich once again by jacking up his taxes. The other counts follow his example gleefully. Wow, counts have big cash. Soon enough, the farms of the East are destitute. That's neither here nor there. The cattle are starving, and so are the peasants. Only the counts are fat and wealthy. You're welcome, everyone. Three whole points, yes. 3 whole points. In the march, we have a standing army, but when war comes, we also raise the levies from our peasants. Why don't we set up training camps in every march or village, so that even in peacetime the commoners can learn about battle? This will need council approval. Of course, but I was hoping for your help getting it through. I don't mind a little bit. You know, I don't really... Spending 500 gold on just the one area. Have a few villages, Morgrim. With military training. Why would you vote against this? This is fine. You've all got high military anyway. Yeah, they do. Why not let them have it? Alright. It's currently a tie. I think there's a few of you yet to vote. I'm going to do a countdown though. 3, 2, 1, or we'll be getting B. Yeah. Let them try it out. Let them dabble. Such is the way of the council. Everything ends up being a watered-down compromise. Still, it's better than nothing. Training camps are set up in a dozen villages. The peasants prove quick learners, worryingly quick. The scheme is a success, but the other nobles are unwilling to expand it, fearing a mass uprising. There we are. We're going to war with Ashmead? Oh, we could do. Wait, no, I don't like war. No, belay that, Bonkle. I don't like war. Look at that. Defiance is nearly 0 across the board. Everyone's happy. Faith could be doing better. "11 Faith, I don't think I'm going to pass my ambition." I've risen. Hello, Mass Connect. Welcome up. Now then, the north and the east are in a tug of war over authority. And the barons want to get their military up. Barons need 1 more military. Chiefs need to drop authority 1 point. Still no funds for rum. Oh, I'm sorry. You spent it all on temples. A strange letter has arrived, Your Majesty. I think it must be from Etrevillon de Aubry. Reach out your hand to take the letter and it bursts into flames. Your spymaster throws the burning missive to the ground, and in the next moment it morphs into a screeching spirit made of living fire. I have improved faith by 1. Witchcraft! Witchcraft! Okay, Lynn, calm down. We must stay calm. A voice like iron dragged over hot coals proclaims, I hear you wish to kill my master. I know you tried, you pig. Meet with my master at his temple beneath the god's good ground, or he will burn the east in blood. The burning spirit takes flight and begins to circle the council chamber. We will have no parley with this madman. Tell this abomination be gone. I have a notion, Your Majesty. Parley would present the perfect opportunity to ambush the 9th chapter's inner circle. I think so. Look, I like peace. And I don't like being a tyrant. So I think we would need to go to have the meeting, right? An honest meeting with Etrevillon. The 9th chapter's in a circle. Wait, is it the 9th chapter's in a circle? Rare Sprite, it was, yes. I think he only shows up in 3 different events. Okay, I would like an honest meeting. If we can all do it. 8th, but you said 9th. Oh, sorry. I'm going to do a call for unity. Please vote A, everyone. I would like some more stability. I would like a stable realm. I'd like peace. Peace in our time. Okay then. That's not good. And I think that's everyone. Yeah, we got the stability. Look at that. Aren't we good? Oh, Bonkle, you did an art request. Was that when I went up to go to the bathroom and get food? I'll work on that on Wednesday. when I do the art stream. The burning spirit shrieks and then dives at the floor. It vanishes in a shower of sparks. Your spy master approaches the scorch marks and looks troubled. It is an image of you, Your Majesty, hung from a tree. Let us pray. The Archbishop comes to the middle of the chamber and kneels against the black marks made by the vanished spirit. War is at hand, and you must lead this kingdom to prosperity or ruin on the field. This is fine. This is very fine. Your Highness, I bring ill tidings from the north. Wildlife has gone berserk in rural areas. They're attacking villages and travellers all across the regions. Tell me more about these creatures. They're great hulking beasts, clearly twisted by magic. Some say they walk and talk like people. The northern warriors are afraid. They say creatures are a dark omen. It's a sign of the end times. In memory of a fun moment, 5 chiefs leading and winning 2 rebellions with 0 military. Oh my god, I don't know. Maybe like a tapestry sort of thing, Ephra, I could do. Let's have a look. Great god, what's got into these chiefs that they can't handle a few wild animals? But yeah, I'll try and get them both done on Wednesday, so try and come around for the Wednesday art stream. The other regions have plenty of their own problems, my liege. No one wants to march up to the frozen north for something like this. And what am I to do? Point of order, Your Highness. Though the church's presence in the north is minimal, we could provide shelter to those who need it. All will be welcome, whether their adherence to the true God or not. It's the least we can do. Or if you can afford it, send a detachment of mercenaries who aren't afraid of a few wild bears. That should put an end to this crisis. I'm going to say, please go to church. As I think I want the money for this open warfare in the east. I think I can hire a wizard to fix it. Fantastic. The Northerners would rather be left alone, and everyone else wants to spend my money. That's amazing. I'd sooner die before I sit in a church. Right. I see the way of it. You find a suitable company of mercenaries and send an officer from your own city watch to oversee the expedition. They return with tales of a glorious hunt and legendary northern hospitality. Chief Teenybert is happy to report that the beasts have been forced back into the wilds. There we go, we did it! Right, let's roll a dice. Gets a free. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask, that my crown be passed down too? The council hall is filled with nervous silence. My child. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you cemented the stability of the kingdom. Your Majesty, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your child? What is their name? It's Thrifty. Thrifty the Second. Fantastic, my liege. I'm sure little Thrifty the Second will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Congratulations on... Hey, Emo Gay King! Thank you for the raid, buddy! I wasn't aware you streamed. What were you streaming today? Welcome on in, Raiders. Ashes, loyal subjects here. Enjoy the chaos of hell. Ashes. Oh, okay. What were you streaming today? Thank you for doing the shout out, Morgan. Everyone, join us in following Emo Gay King. What was up? Let's see. Let's have a look. What did you just stream? Just chatting Roblox Among Us, and you do art as well? Oh, that's cool. Very neat. A fellow artist, I like it. But welcome on in, everyone. Thrifty the second in his We All Heard the King, yeah. Feel free to join. Shout out. No, you're not a mod. Yeah. Would you like to be Ephra? Would you like to be modded up? I can kind of trust you. So I don't mind giving you the mod things if you want. If you don't mind the extra responsibilities. Roblox Dandy's World. Okay. I don't know. I've never played Roblox, so let me have a look at what that is. I know that it's like modular, so you make your own little games and stuff. Oh, it's survival horror? It's got this sort of very... It looks like Pomni. From the whatever that circus show is. The avatars, at least. Hey, welcome on in, Gay King. Well, anyway, okay. No responsibilities for Ephra. Well, I don't think you can use the short out here. You have to do it in long form command. Is that true? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, no, I don't have it set up. I have some bad memories. Okay, no problems then. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. Everyone, Raiders, welcome on in. Emo Gay King, welcome. Where did it put you, by the way? You are part of the Chiefs. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the North. We're entering the final stage of today's game. And then we're going to play some indie game of some sort. Okay, here's the deal. Our third auction is here. If the Barons get the fortress built, they will complete their scheme. So anyone who isn't a Baron, you may want to try and avoid the fortress getting built, but I think the Barons are probably going to win here. Meanwhile, the Chiefs and the Counts are in a tug of war over authority. The Chiefs are going to want D, the theatre, to lower authority, while the Counts are going to want F, the monument, to raise it. Here's a list of everyone and their finances. We're going to start the auction right now. Type !fund, followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Everything else will be refunded back to you. You have about 40 seconds to get your funding in, but there's a slight delay on stream. So I'll type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. Try not to miss out. What have we got in a minute? D and F. Very nice. Although A, the fortress, is very close third to the monument there. We might not be safe. This might not be good. 10 seconds. Go, go, go. Who did it? Who sniped? I saw it. I saw it flip to red. Who was that? Was that Dead Man? It was Dead Man. That was hella close. Well done. You sniped at the last minute. Oh no. Cassius Belli, welcome to the rest of the Dynasty, everyone. I tried, you tried. Pure Vanilla Cookie, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. I stream this. I stream King of the Castle once a week. Every Sunday we play this. Usually do 2 games. Guess I have to go pillage the East now. Oh no. Please everyone, do quiet down one at a time. It starts as a day like any other. The chiefs are arguing with the counts over something important, you assume. You had trouble keeping your eyes open throughout the whole thing. That is, until the marshal breaks into the room, waving a sealed letter in the air. Your Majesty, esteemed nobles, I hold in my hand a proclamation from the Barons of the March. You will want to hear this. Uh-oh. We, the undersigned, declare the monarchy and its council unfit for purpose, being unable to guide and safeguard the kingdom in these dangerous times. As such, we hereby proclaim the creation of a new military government, which will take effect immediately. Any resistance will be met by the full force of the march. Your Majesty, this letter has gone out to every town and city in the kingdom, to every noble and mayor and peasant alike. As the council chamber catapults itself into a frenzy, you notice the Baron's benches conspicuously empty. Your Greatness, allow us to put down these treasonous dogs. It would be my pleasure. Nonsense, allow us the honour. The Count stand ready to assist you, Your Grace. We're peaceful, I know, Ephra, we're peaceful. Oh no! I can't choose neither? I can't avoid the war? I'm not taking any chances. You will fight together. They grumble about it, but agree. Within days, the armies are raised and ready to fight. What could have possessed the Barons to go this far? Surely they can't believe they can go up against the rest of the kingdom alone? But as it turns out, that's exactly what they were thinking. When the first reports come back from the front, the northern and eastern troops are fearful, even traumatized by the Baron's military might. Peace was never an option, it's true. Cannons and muskets! They tore through my soldiers like they were paper. It was a bloodbath. The Barons were hoarding gunpowder right under your nose, just what they needed to seize the throne by force. Within a week, the Loyalist forces are decimated and your Marcher enemies are closing in. This is worse than I'd ever imagined, Your Majesty. We simply cannot compete with these weapons. Shout out. Chiefs, you made it. Well done. A little too late, but you got authority down to 1 or less. Well done. What are your orders? Everyone for themselves. Your advisors look to each other with dark expressions. The king has lost his wits. Agreed. Perhaps he should be confined for his own safety, of course. Before you have time to flee, your advisors have thrown you into a dungeon you have never seen before. The Barons flood the capital by the end of the week. Or so your jailers tell you. You expect to be dragged into public for an execution, but you remain in a cell. After what feels like months, you start to think they forgot about you. Finally, however, you're brought up to the council chambers in manacles. They parade you in front of the other nobles. Like a performing animal, Baroness Elk sits on your throne. What's the meaning of this? Be quiet, Hairbrain. You're not the one who gives the orders anymore. That's when you realise they won't get rid of you. You're far more useful alive as a jolly figurehead to keep the peasants in check and ensure a sense of continuity. At least until the new Queen Elk has cemented her rule. It's good you already got to know a few of the rats in your cell. You'll be spending many long years in their company by the looks of things. Oh. King Thrifty was kept in the dungeons as a useful hostage until he finally outlived his usefulness and was quietly fed some poisoned gruel. The chiefs abandoned their hopes for Odd Helltorn, which passed into legend once more, a treasure fit only for seducing adventurers into the frozen waste where ice giants or hypothermia await them. Barons, what do you want Elk's ambition to be? Just say in chat and we'll try and keep track of it. And only Barons, please. Barons 1, so they get to pick what Elk's going to be doing next time. With their plans in tatters, the counts retreated to their castles to brood. Their olive branch was rejected, the secret of eternity that they had guarded for aeons. They would not be so kind again. With their shiny new guns, the barons secured hegemony over the rest of the kingdom and installed Elk as unquestioned queen, at least until the bullets ran out a few years later. King Thrifty the Rodent? Oh no! That's not nice. Why am I a rodent? The Rat King? King of the Rats? At least Henrika was nice to us. Year of the Rat, let's go. Thrifty the Rat. Alright, we got Countess Lakelock having the most money. Chaz being broke. Oh, look at that. Little rat. Rat jam. Queen Elk isn't looking too bad. She's rejected the Baron's colours and gone full green. Chaz has made an art redeem. Thrifty the Rat. Okay. Alright. We can work on that. She's a patrician now. She's kind of neutral, I suppose.